So once again, Hoop fans, Rory Shepard coming to you. So once again, Hoop fans, Rory Shepard coming to you.
We're going to talk a lot about fantasy football rankings. I want to give the biggest shout out to high school sports.
Belly cut the defender, gets the ball. And it falls at the buzzer! Turned it on, but I watched TK.
Okay. We're live.
Okay,
maybe.
Are we live?
Hopefully.
Let us know. Tell you about that later.
Yeah.
Welcome in, I think, for take two. We good?
We're on our YouTube, and we're on the 802 Scoops Facebook and YouTube, but for some reason we are not connecting to our Facebook, and I don't know why.
Well, at least we're 2 of 3.
And it's
It's
good
not
batting
bad.
average.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
but
take-
our Facebook is like the
is the
main
main
one that
one.
we need to. What if I don't know.
Sabotaged our Facebook
Right.
page?
Who voodoo dolled us?
Who voodoo dolled us? But welcome in anyways. Welcome into another kickoff of 4 quarters. Not on our Facebook page. We are on YouTube, so subscribe to us on YouTube. It is free. Hit the button.
Tell your friends. Tell your
Yep.
family.
And we are live on 802 Scoops Facebook page. And it just looks like CB is working her butt off with her badass look.
Yeah.
My
She
hobo
calls
look.
it the hobo look. I call it the badass.
It's badass. Not everybody can pull that off, you know?
That's what I said.
See?
I'm like, if I wore that, you'd
Yeah,
have to be
see?
like,
It's like backwards hats. Not
what's
everybody can wear
wrong?
hats
What is
backwards. Not
wrong with
everybody
you,
can wear
Lori?
hats, period.
Are you working away trying to get us a...
Yeah, I'm just going to try and to do something.
All right, well,
Okay.
you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn it over to Wheels for some shout-outs here to start the show, and we'll come back to you.
Awesome. Well, congratulations to Caitlin Clark, the unanimous Rookie of the Year. Was there ever any doubt? I mean,
No.
there was just some of Caitlin's statistics and stuff. She was the league leader in assists per game.
Not just rookie.
League leader in three-pointers, first in points per game by a rookie, field goals made by a rookie, assists per game by a rookie, steals per game by a rookie. She was third in rebounds per game by a rookie, and even fourth in blocks.
Well, that's pretty impressive.
Which is
for
impressive.
a player her size.
She was the first rookie with a triple-double. She broke the single-season assist record, single-game assist record, most points by a rookie ever, most assists by a rookie ever. Loves numbers.
Wait, hold on.
Are we not on?
It keeps disconnecting. I don't know if it's now we're streaming again. I don't know if it's connecting. I don't know what's going on.
So if
So it should be a
OBS is disconnecting, does that
Facebook
take
issue.
us off YouTube as well? Or just are we blaming CB?
We're dropping frames. What the fuck?
CB stressed out.
She is. I mean, we just sit over here.
We just sit over here and
smile,
talk, so we don't really have
chit-chat, CB's the
anything
brains,
important
but
to
we
do.
We have said that time and time
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, just keep going.
Okay.
Let's act like nothing's
Okay,
wrong.
so perfect. So anyways, more numbers on the Caitlin Clark
Oh, we're
season.
still on Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, don't worry, we're still on Caitlin Clark, guys. You didn't miss anything. Caitlin Clark games average 1.178 million viewers. All other games, 394,000.
Does that include the aces?
Yes, it does. Also, it costs more money to attend Caitlin Clark's first playoff game this year
Yeah.
than it costs to attend every single game of the 2023
That's why we
finals.
didn't go on Sunday.
Like, you guys,
I gotcha.
and they say there's this meme on Facebook going that Caitlin Clark should claim the WNBA on her taxes. I mean, fair enough, right? Fair enough. So that's my only shout out. I do have one more shout out. My niece, Addie.
Thank God, we got an Addie one.
Got it.
Yeah.
She got her
Against
license.
Caitlin Clark.
Oh,
She
congrats.
officially got her license.
She's
Congrats,
driving
Addie.
driving Miss Auntie Jody around
Yes.
soon.
So I can't wait for her first time she drives out here to visit us.
Love it.
Can't wait. Congratulations. My Mama Wheels is very happy. A whole lot
Yes, I bet she is.
less driving for her. Whole lot more stress perhaps.
Probably 100%.
you know,
there's that flip side.
There is the flip side. But I think it's great. I was so nervous on Monday. But congratulations to her. We all remember how it felt to get our license.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was
I
like
still
freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was funny. My twin brother and I were going on the same day, and I went before him, like a couple hours before him. So I went to take the test, and as soon as I got home, I was like, all right, Ted, here's the route.
Yeah.
This is what they have you do.
Perfect. That's perfect.
You're a good sister.
Yes.
Real good sister.
And I do have one shout down, and CB will appreciate this. My shout down is to the base running of Gleyber Torres.
Oh,
He is
what
an
the
idiot.
Fuck.
So
You
I'm
have-
just gonna let you guys complain about the Yankees.
You have Judge on deck. What are you doing?
Right. Bases loaded.
Bases loaded.
Bases loaded.
I'm like, and this is more like you said. It's not the first time. This was last night.
To the Orioles
Yes.
by 2? Gotcha.
And it was during a rally, during a run. Like, he is just an idiot. He's literally an idiot. That is my shout down to Gleyber Torres. You are a Major League Baseball player. Figure out how to run the bases. You're also the leadoff hitter.
Yep.
Figure out how to run the bases.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah.
What are you doing in that leadoff role?
Yeah. Soto was not impressed.
Oh, I bet.
Not impressed at all. So,
CB, you want dog of the week? After, because
Let's hope
Wheels has got to calm down over
Yeah.
here.
Let's hope this works. Let's hope this
Okay.
works, guys. This is one of those days. Okay. Doggo of the week from Team Golden Hugs, Fluffy. She's a
Aw.
4-month-old. I don't know. She's a little.
Fluff ball.
She's a little fluff ball.
Oh,
she's a
no.
wonderful fluff ball.
She's in New England. She plays beyond her years. Her foster mom says she's an old soul. She's cool under pressure, so she stays calm. Nothing kind of riles her up. She'll wait patiently for a dog to approach her. And if they're friendly, then she'll kind of play.
Yep.
But she always waits for people to approach her, which is, again, that wise beyond her years. Guys, check her out. But also, Marshall, the dog that we featured last week, there's been no applications for him, guys. He's six and
Gotta.
a half months old. He's a lab mix. He's got gorgeous blue eyes. Check him out, guys.
Well, maybe
Check him
we'll-
out.
And he's local. He's
Did we
super
work
local.
on Frank with that one?
Yeah.
I don't know. The
How does
puppy
Dad
might be
feel
too
about
much.
that?
The puppy
That's
might be
true.
too much.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's true.
All
We
right.
have chatted
Yeah.
about that, haven't we?
Puppies are a lot.
He's
Avery's
old.
in her zoomies, barking, doesn't want to
She's so
sleep
cute.
stage of her life right now.
What I love is when she comes up to you all excited and then she just pees.
Yeah.
I had a Cocker Spaniel like that, did it her whole life.
Yeah.
She would get so people would walk,
Yep.
come into the house so excited, and I'd be like, oh, grab a paper towel.
My
'cause-
beagle did that.
Yeah.
He would just get so
adorable.
excited.
It is very
It's
cute. And Avery
adorable.
definitely knows where they live because
Yeah.
whenever we go for a walk, like we turn the corner and we get to like the side of their lawn and she'll just sit there and stare at the house. And then I'm like, okay, they're not outside. So then we go into the front and then she goes into your driveway and stares.
Oh, how
And
adorable is
so,
that?
I'm like, I know, this is where your aunties live. I know, they're not out
That
here.
is adorable.
She's very smart.
Avery. I was going to work on getting her that dolphin collar, but not this year.
Yeah.
Hold off figure on any dolphin attire.
Yeah, might be good.
What do
Valid.
you have a shout out though, CB?
you must.
Oh, my shout out. Let's get the desktop up here. Is to the other unanimous award to Asia Wilson, who is the unanimous
Ding,
MVP.
ding.
That's the first time it's happened since the inaugural season, guys.
Oh,
Which is
come on.
shocking. That's shocking
That
to
is
me,
shocking.
honestly.
But she
That
has
is
had
shocking.
she has had the season of a lifetime. I don't have
yeah.
all the stats like Wheels has on Caitlin.
Yeah.
But she did hit 1,000 points. First
Yep,
first
person.
player ever to hit 1,000 points in a season. I know she's got the rebound record for most in a
She's
season.
got a lot of doubles.
She's got most
Yeah.
points per game in a season.
And can we just say the most humble person we've
Yes.
heard?
Oh, yeah,
Guys,
100%.
Go on the Vegas Aces YouTube, watch where she finds out that she's received the MVP, and
Is that
she,
when Hammond's hands her the phone?
yep, and then afterwards she literally has like a little like letter to each of her teammates just thanking them. Like, I love that in all of this attention on her, she continues to shout out and shed light on her teammates.
100%.
It'll
Yep.
make you tear up. Definitely.
The thing I noticed about her too watching the game last night is she's not small, but
No,
right.
Like-
no,
Like-
no.
Right.
Not even. Who came in second? Collier?
Collier, I
Yep.
believe.
Yeah, she had
Clark
like
came
all of
fourth.
the.
Clark was fourth. Yeah.
I think
who came in
Collier
third?
had all of the second place
Yeah.
MVP votes.
I did not catch third, though. I
Third
caught 1, 2, and
was-
4.
Was it Stewart?
Dewey, I think.
I think it was
that
Stewart.
makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yep.
How did I forget about her?
Yeah.
I did.
I am shocked that she was not unanimous with the year that she won, but
You good, CB, anymore? Okay. Flip side, as Garrett and I were calling the game, we were watching the Burlington High School / South Burlington team up at U32. They came away with a victory, BHS South Burlington, 28-21 over U32.
ooh, good game.
U32 had the ball deep in the red zone with a minute to go and just could not punch it in. The Raiders are 1-3 on the season. They will be traveling to Woodstock. I think that's this Friday. A revenge game from the end of last week, or Saturday possibly. The Spalding Crimson Tide field hockey team, 1-0 win over U32
Ooh.
on an Eden White scored lone goal with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. That avenged a 4-0 loss on September 11th.
Nice.
So that puts the Spalding Crimson Tide at 4-2-1 on this season, and the U32 Raiders at 4-3 on the season. Boys soccer, Montpelier boys soccer team, a 4-0 victory over North Country, outshot them 12-1. They improved to 5-2 on this season. They will be traveling to Thetford this Friday. And the Harwood boys soccer team that we have spent quite a bit of
yeah.
time talking about, a 3-0 win over Thetford, and this is coming off of a 17-1 win over Linden. They are, that streak of 25 straight wins is still intact. They are 7-0-1 on the year, outscoring their opponents 54-1.
Wow.
Damn.
Fifth Weiss also scored on the 42nd minute. They are now 5-2 on the season and will be traveling to Spalding this Friday. Who else do we got? This was a big one for the Montpelier field hockey team. They avenged last week's loss. I don't know if you guys remember this. Last week they got beat by Stowe.
Mm-hmm.
And they avenged last week's loss 2-0 on goals by Leah Walsh and Reagan Walk. That improves the Solons to 5-2. And that is the Stowe Raiders' first loss of this season.
Wow.
So remember that come playoff time. A few games from Monday. It was big time in girls soccer on Monday, where I actually made it to a game, believe it or not, because I promised some of my basketball kids on Saturday that I would get to a game, and they were playing North Country on Monday. And you got to understand, and I don't have time to explain it because you guys we would be here all night. North Country is like Spalding's kryptonite in soccer and basketball. Mm-hmm. So I said to the gals, I'll be at the game on Monday. Come on, take it to North Country. Get to the game. North Country's already up 1-0. Bruick had scored the goal. Sabine Bruick, who is just
not
a
shocking.
stud
Yep.
in every sport.
And everything.
One of the grandfathers was telling me that Spalding just didn't have the pep in their step. They were playing defensively, and it showed. From what I know about soccer, it showed, and it got to, God, I'm going to say 10 minutes to go in the game, around 10 minutes to go in the game, and that's when Taylor Keel, everybody calls her TK, she put up a shot, and I have to give Cam Sofin credit, attacking from the half field and getting it up to TK. and the shot from 18 went just under the bar. And I'm telling you guys, the angle on that shot was sick. It
Love
was
those.
sick, and it was that upper corner right under the bar.
Yeah.
And then she found the back of the net. And Spalding held on for a 2-1 win.
What a
over
huge
North
game
Country.
for them.
Huge game.
Huge win.
After the game, I went over to Sophie and TK, and big hugs shared by everybody, because to me, it's North Country.
Right.
That's a big monkey.
Right.
I don't
Anytime
care
you can beat
that
them.
it's soccer as opposed
Yeah.
to basketball. I'm like, you guys just beat North Country. So that puts Spalding 4-2-1 on the season. Big one over Stowe on Friday as well. Drops North Country to 5-2. U32 girls in soccer as well, an 8-0 win over the Linden Vikings. Sylvia Emmons, Morin Town, Clara Wilson, and Meredith Wilcox with all the scoring. Improves the Raiders through 3-2-1. And the Harwood girls, the Highlander girls in soccer, I think they started the season 0-2. They are now 5-2 on the season. 6-0 win over the Montpelier High School Solons. They will host Thetford, I believe, today. U32 is hosting Lamoille today, and you got to remember these names for the fall and all winter. Riley Rutledge and Rona Chalmers. These girls are going to light it up on the basketball court as well. Rutledge with 2 goals, 2 assists. Chalmers with a goal. So that's a quick tour around high school sports, and there's still quite a few games left. But before you know it, I'm going to be saying, where the heck did fall sports boys look?
Oh, yeah,
analogy.
Yes,
I like
very
that.
good.
I like that.
Yeah.
I almost fell out of whatever I was. Sandra Douglas Morgan is the Vegas Raiders president, and Christy Coleman is the president of the Carolina Panthers. It is a historic first, and they are literally the only 2 out of 32 organizations that have a female running the show. Ding,
Ding, ding is right.
And we can't forget, this should be a shout out, but it is the best thing I saw. Shohei Ohtani made the 50-50 club.
And he made it look easy.
Yeah.
Yo, he
He's
was
the
like,
only one in it.
what was he? 6 for 6, 3
6 for 6.
That was a sick
3 home runs.
And
10.
10 RBIs.
Yep. And then like the other, it was like doubles. And then he had like how many stolen bases during that same? Yeah, it was insane.
It was
One or two
insane.
stolen
It was like
bases.
the game
Yeah.
of this
Yeah.
his life. I mean, it's never going to be duplicated. That was
Nope.
absolutely insane.
It was insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
I'm like, you're
He's-
going to set the record like that?
Yeah. Mind
Yeah.
blown.
Mind blowing.
I opened up ESPN that morning and it was like,
Renee,
Ohtani, 10
insane.
RBIs. I was like, what?
You're like,
I was like, did this go into like extra?
Like, what?
Like
in the
what?
last 3 games?
Yeah. I'm like, holy.
Best thing I heard today is Arch Manning is still learning, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
Dejanay Carrington named most improved player in the WNBA, and
Hell
we have
yeah.
been singing her praise.
Hell yeah.
All season long. Derica Hamby came in second
Yep.
for the Sparks. Big fan of hers. 9 yards rushing and a
Yeah.
touchdown
Yep.
as well.
Yep.
And I don't think the Commanders punted at all in that game.
No.
I don't even think the Bengals did either.
No,
what
was
a
that?
game.
I think that was the first game that there was no turnovers and no punts.
No punts.
Yeah.
Insane.
It was
Yeah.
it was a great
Yeah.
game. And to feed off that, the best thing I saw Monday was DeMar Hamlin getting his first career interception.
Oh yeah.
And thank you for texting me. when
Literally
you
Yeah.
said that.
goosebumps.
Yep.
I mean, we all know what happened. We all know
Yeah,
the young man
absolutely.
almost lost his life.
Yep.
Jesus.
And it was, weird because the Bengals were playing on the other station and
Yeah.
it was against the Bengals at it all.
Aikman and Joe Buck,
Ugh.
because their pregame, and Aikman and Joe Buck,
Ugh.
because their pregame, and I don't like to repeat stuff unless I got it, and I got it here. Joe Buck didn't say it, but it was Troy Aikman, just Dan Quinn, watching Cliff Kingsbury, the offensive coordinator, and that's putting your rookie quarterback. You're giving him every reason to succeed because they're building around him. They're giving
Right.
him what he's comfortable
Right.
with. They're not making anything uncomfortable for him. And two-part to that is Bryce Young did not get put in that same situation.
No,
No.
he did not.
All I'm gonna
No.
say.
No.
So shame on you, Troy Aikman, for not believing in the Commanders. I know that they're a rebuild, kind of, but they're going to be competitive.
Oh, they
absolutely.
definitely are.
They already are.
Yeah.
They
Brian
already are.
Robinson is so underrated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Terry McLaurin is so underrated. Austin Eckler, before he got the concussion, He's that good backup you have to have that can catch the ball.
He had a good game.
This is a really good team.
They are very good.
Yep.
Yes. Very well coached.
Very well coached.
Yeah.
And I love Dan Quinn. I really do. One of the best things I read, and this will be my last one, comes from Baker Mayfield. And I want to read the important parts. So he says that the building was a little bit different with Tom Brady in it, meaning for Tampa. Obviously, playing-wise, Tom is different. He had everyone dialed in, high-strung environment. So I think everybody was pretty stressed out, Mayfield said. Well, they wanted me to come in and be myself. Bring the joy back to football for guys who weren't having as much fun. Nobody better to do that probably than Baker Mayfield. Then he goes on to say, Tom and I are very different personalities. I'm like,
yes.
No shit.
Clearly.
People's feet. Do you see Tom Brady do that?
Oh, 100%.
I saw
yeah.
that a lot. Baker went on to say there were a lot of mind games going on. I just thought that was interesting. And it doesn't surprise me.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Tom's a baby.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't surprise me.
Such a baby. He didn't get his own way, so here you go. I'm going to throw it at your feet.
I mean, he is the GOAT, but whoo-wee.
And then one other real quick thing. Did you guys hear that Brett Favre was diagnosed with Parkinson's?
Yes, I did.
Saw
yes.
that.
Yep. And there's tons of different causes for Parkinson's, but his medical professionals truly believe it's due to his concussions.
Oh, wow.
His head
And
injuries.
I don't want to ding the bell, but that's exactly what you hit on last week.
Yeah.
And that's all I could think of.
There's
as I read
there's a
the
growing
article.
there's a growing amount of research that says that head hits, TBIs contribute to an increased risk for Parkinson's. So
Wow.
Yep. Sad.
yeah. Yeah.
And the fact that we're going to say we're not surprised, it is must see.
Oh, every game is
TV.
must-see TV for
Actually,
them.
that's what we should have titled the show.
Yeah, must-see TV.
See TV. That game was freaking
It was
insane.
amazing.
So insane that I watched it the next morning. I found it again.
Oh,
being
nice.
replayed somewhere.
Yep.
The 9/11
Yep,
bandana.
9/11
So
bandana.
they
Yep.
have constantly since 2014 had the bandana game for Wells Crowther, and everybody puts for Wells on the back of their football jersey. The numbers are in the red bandana. His family is always there, and they always give him a standing ovation, and it gives me goosebumps. And the fact that BC pulled that out 23-19, you know Wells was
Oh,
walking
100,
over
yeah,
them.
yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
BC, Bill O'Brien has got that program going in the right direction. But BC fans stormed the field. The Colorado fans that stormed that field before the game was actually even called was insane.
Yeah.
I'm a very transparent person. When Shador threw it with 11 seconds to go, first Hail Mary,
Oh,
went to Shepard,
Oh,
and Shepard, literally, the defenders were a foot or 2 feet in front, hit him on the chest.
Yep.
Which, as a receiver, you're not supposed to let it hit your chest,
Nope.
number one. All he would have done was caught it and fallen.
And
to
just
the end
fallen.
zone. And I went, are you freaking kidding me?
sorry to hit you in the chest.
Yep.
Or
And I don't remember the other game on. Right, sorry to hit you in the chest, but I went to that game because I'm like, oh,
because you're like, it's over.
2
right?
seconds,
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yep.
And then it comes across whatever game was on. Can't remember, doesn't matter. And they were going into overtime. And I'm like, what the hell just happened?
You look at it, you're like, how the hell
How the hell?
did he catch that?
How the hell did he catch that?
Because the very first, replay they show of it, you're like, he caught it? Like, where did he even come from?
And then I'm like, no way.
Yeah.
They're
and
gonna
I'm
review
like,
it, no way.
Yeah. But yeah, Sanders, I'd love to know how many miles a game that guy runs.
know.
Like,
man.
it's
How many times he puts the mic down up? And I'm like,
Yep.
is he really talking to anybody, or is he just, he's fidgety?
Like fidgety,
bing,
yeah.
Bing, 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 bing.
Yeah.
But it is must-see TV.
it is. It is,
And it's
regardless of
Shador
record and
Sanders, Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter, man. I
I
tell
give
you
him
what.
First pick in the draft.
Oh,
right there.
he's got to be.
Yep.
Got to be. He does literally everything.
I saw a stat, and I don't remember it, but my ballpark figure, my numbers thing, is not off. 100 plays a game.
That's
'cause
insane.
He's playing both ways.
Yep.
And he possibly takes off 6 to 7 plays.
Right.
That's
And
insane.
you can tell when he takes off a play, he's going freaking insane on the
Yeah.
sideline.
Yeah.
He's going batshit crazy. It's like, put me in, put me in. He had another, I think it was, I have the stat on here somewhere, 7 catches for 130 yards. In the overtime, Colorado went down, relied on their running game,
Yep.
punched it in, thank God. It looked like, now I'm trying to remember who they played. Baylor. It looked like Baylor was going to go right down, and it was Hunter that
Knocked
poked
it out.
away.
Yep.
Knocked it away, ball went to the back of the end zone, game ends there. And there's a sign up in the booth, one of the booths, and it says, it's supposed to say Hunter, but it goes Hunt, and then it puts his number, but it's literally looking like it's saying Heisman.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
But
nice.
It's a play on word, Hunter Heisman with a 12 in the middle, and they just kept showing that sign. I'm like, I want that shirt. It's got
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
shirt somewhere.
Yeah.
And I'm describing it wrong. I know I am. But he should be the Heisman,
Yes.
and he should be the first pick in the draft.
Yes.
Yep.
No doubt. And Shador Sanders, no offensive line, constantly running for
Constantly.
his life. Gets hit pretty hard a lot. I don't see him complain. I mean, I'm sure he does to
Yeah.
Dad a little
I'm
bit.
sure he
I mean,
does, yeah.
Coach. I mean, Prime. But that kid, you give him an offensive line, he's a real
Yeah,
deal.
he is.
He really
I
is the
I
real
agree.
deal.
I'd love to see what he would do with like a Texas
Right?
front
Right.
line, or but he's scrambling for his life like
Yep.
every play. But he's resilient. He's a
Resilient.
tough
and
freaking kid.
They are must-see TV.
There.
I mean, this Saturday, Georgia at Alabama is
Is
must-see
must see
TV.
TV.
at
It's the
7:30.
first
So you got
time
2 against 4.
Alabama is an underdog at home
I love
in
that.
Wow.
years. I can't remember what the year was, but it's the first time in a long time they're actually underdogs at home.
We'll see what Coach Kalen DeBoer is all about.
Yeah.
This is tough. This is a
Yep.
tough one. I want to take my 7.5 out of my mouth and apologize to Michigan. Because
I was wondering if
said
you were going.
not even going to be a game with USC. USC is going to pound them. And I'm at Spalding calling the game with Garrett Sicily, and we keep looking at the phone, and I'm like, freaking
Yeah.
Michigan's going to win this game. Michigan's going to freaking win this game. And I'm going to tell you what, they don't win it. They won it with old-fashioned defense and pounding the rock. Because I don't know if I have the stat. I thought I had it where their quarterback, I don't even think he threw 6 or 7 times,
Yeah.
maybe. So it was all on the ground, and it was all defense, and it's a hard place to play.
Yes, it is.
But I got to give them credit.
Yeah.
I said USC would go in there and beat them up, and it did not happen. Did you guys see the score of the James Madison?
Oh my
North
God.
No, it
70
was-
to 50.
Yes, I
Oh
saw
my
it.
gosh.
And North Carolina was undefeated going into that game.
Yeah.
James Madison won the game.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So they're
Yeah.
3-0. And Coach Mac Brown said after the game, I will step down if need be.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything since
I haven't
then.
either.
I mean, I give him credit for it, but 70 to 50?
70 to 50.
Oy, my goodness.
I mean, fun game to
Oy.
watch, I'm sure, because it's constant, like, down the field, down the field, down the field, but all the fans left at halftime, so.
Right.
Damn.
My big game was Illinois and Nebraska, and just face it, Nebraska can't win against a ranked team.
No.
They just can't. It was a good
I
game,
was
31-24.
extremely disappointed in how they played.
Extremely. Illinois looks good. Their true test will be this Saturday. They're the 19th ranked team, 4-0, Illinois. Good coach. They will be traveling to number 9, Penn State.
Ooh, big game.
Good one Saturday night. Georgia, Alabama is Saturday night as well. I do want to say this. Notre Dame, you better freaking win big this weekend because you only have 2 games and you're not in a conference. So number 16 Notre Dame will be hosting number 15 Louisville.
Oh,
Not only do
they
they have
gotta
to
win
win,
big.
they have to win it big.
They have, yeah, no doubter.
Because they're trying to get back into that top 12.
Right, right.
And at the end of the year, they play USC. That's the only ranked one. Teams playing against ranked opponents. And talking about Travis Hunter and Shador, if you do get a chance, and I'm just going to keep shouting this guy's name out, the University of Miami, who is 4-0 in the season as well. Watch Cam Ward.
Yeah.
If Hunter doesn't go first in the draft, it could be Cam Ward. Another nice week for him, 24-34, 404, and 3 TDs. This kid is really
he's something.
the real deal. So college football, I tell you what, I would watch a college football game over NFL if I had to choose. And I would certainly watch Colorado. I say that, but the week before was a snoozer against Nebraska,
right.
and they looked awful.
Right, right.
Awful. But again, Nebraska, when they play an unranked team.
Yep. Yep.
We've already talked about the WNBA, but again,
Big game tonight.
big game
Yep.
tonight.
Yep.
Indiana Fever and the Connecticut Sun. Indiana needs to keep Mabry off the bench at 27.
Right?
Oh my
That's the
gosh.
key.
Yeah.
She could have thrown
But
it
she's probably gonna
backwards
start.
behind her back.
Yeah.
It was
When
going to
She
go
would-
she comes off the bench, somebody close out on
Yeah,
that.
she's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
Ridiculous.
We just talked about Clark having a tough first
Oh,
playoff
she
game.
needs to play a
She
lot
will
better.
bounce back.
Yeah.
She will bounce
For
back.
sure.
Other game tonight is Phoenix, Minnesota. Obviously, the Lynx up 1-0.
Yep.
That first game against Phoenix, high
Yo,
scoring.
listen,
Yeah.
they were
102
up.
to 90
They were up
something.
like 23 points. Minnesota was up like 23 points. I was like, okay. So I like started switched to something else, and
Yeah.
I came back, and it was like a tie game. I was like,
You're like, what happened?
what did you do?
Yeah, what did you do?
What did you do?
Phoenix is good like that, though. They're good
Yeah.
at, you know.
They're trying to give Taurasi another home game.
Yes, and is
tonight.
this, if they lose tonight,
That's it.
is this done for Diana
Yeah.
Taurasi?
I believe it
Do you
is.
think
I
she's
think so.
done?
I think it should
She
be.
is. I think she is. I think it's a good time. Hey, you still got them to the
Mm-hmm.
playoffs. You got some youngins. You got Copper and company. I don't have anything to say about Brittany Griner. But in that game, Collier and McBride combining for 58
Yep.
points.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
they're just they're solid. Liberty Aces have moved on. They were the finals match last year. They will be
Oh my
the
gosh.
I'm
semifinal
so
matchup
Excited.
this
I think
year.
I'm the only one of the three of us
I'm so
hoping
scared.
New York sweeps them.
Oh no.
I know you
Yeah.
guys love the Aces.
Yeah.
I cannot get on the wagon of the Aces. I can't. I can't.
Sweet team. I feel like they have threes. They have. Oh my gosh.
As a basketball junkie through and through, coach the game. I want to see the Lynx in the
They have
Liberty.
such pretty basketball.
But
mean-
can I just say this? I want to watch in that Liberty Aces matchup. I'm just going to watch because who was the big dog for Liberty? Inescu.
UNESCO, yeah.
God, she was awesome last
Oh
night.
my gosh, couldn't
Plum
stop
Dog
her.
couldn't miss. She had 29.
Yep.
I just want to see the matchup of those two.
Yep.
You talk about two little pit bulls
Yep.
going at it.
Oh, it's gonna be
similar.
It's gonna be great.
games,
It's gonna be great.
Similar build. You know,
Yep.
they're just two tough cookies.
Yeah.
That's the matchup I want to watch.
Yep. It's gonna be great.
I do think the Liberty will. I think they'll win
Yeah.
that series.
I hope
But
so.
I just
I just want it
a
to be good.
Lynx
I
Liberty.
just want it to be a good
Me too.
series.
Me too.
Real quick, Christy's in the house.
Hi, Christy.
She said NFL
That's your
Queens. She said talking back to Tom Brady. Hashtag mind games for Giselle. Hashtag grown man tantrum. And then she said unfortunate job security facts regarding the Parkinson's diagnosis.
Yeah.
And then she says 2319 is my favorite score because it's a sanitation code from Monsters Inc. Nice poll, Christy. Nice poll on that one.
She always has good ones.
Yep.
She really does. And talk about a Patriot fan right there. I think she told me one time her mom biggest crush is on Bill Belichick.
Interesting
Not
choice.
Tom Brady.
That is a
Interesting
very
choice.
interesting choice. Yeah.
Just saying.
Well, I mean, you know,
Guys, there's less than a week left in the baseball season.
it's nuts. This is the time.
Alert is that the Braves Mets game tonight and tomorrow have both been postponed.
Oh, thank God. Because you know what? CB and I had a talk on Monday. Was it Monday? Yes.
Yep. No, Tuesday. I
You
wasn't
weren't
here
there
Monday. Yep.
So we were talking about some stuff going on at work, and I looked at her and I said, "Do you want to know why I'm now stressed?" And she thought I was going work-wise.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, "I'm now paying attention to the Mets because they took 3 or 4 from the Phillies, and also put off the Phillies celebrating winning the East."
Yep.
Yeah.
That was when they played the Cubs, I think, after their series with the Mets. First of all, how are the Mets without Francisco Lindor taking 3 out of 4
Yeah.
from the Phillies? So does it get my attention?
And those were close games too.
And Acuna, who they just brought up,
Yeah.
So good.
is tearing it up.
So good. He's so
I'm
good.
like, oh, don't pay attention. Don't pay attention. They are in the middle of the wild. Don't pay attention. And I said, CB, you know what's going to happen.
Yep.
They're going to lose it on the last game of the season.
Yep.
And we both said they just can't get swept by the Braves
Right.
in that 3-game series.
What are they going to do with this series though?
So they lose to the Braves last night.
Yep.
I'm done.
Yeah. And then they have to play
Done.
the Brewers.
So due to inclement weather, I take it. What are they going to do?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, it puts off the stress. That's all
Yeah.
it does for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
It puts the stress
But
off
if that's
a
going to
little
be like a double header, that's going to be even worse.
bit. Right. Oh, my God.
Wow.
So Yankees are clinched, or not clinched.
Well, they
the
clinched the
East, but
playoff,
close,
yeah.
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 they're in. Cleveland has clinched the
Pa-
Central. Houston
Baltimore did last night.
Padres clinched with a triple
Play,
play.
which was sick.
I love
Around the horn,
I
too.
love the triple play,
Around
too.
the horn triple play.
Remember when Houston sucked the first
Yeah.
month of
It
the
was
season?
it was so nice.
Yeah, remember when we
It
were
was
all
so
like,
nice.
this is great?
Yep.
Yeah, now it sucks again.
Plummeted to last place.
I
They've
swear,
won the
if they
West.
come out of the American League, I'm gonna be so. I will
You would
root
be
for the
irate.
Dodgers. I will root for the Dodgers
heard her
if
say
the
it.
Astros come out of the American.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me, but it does because I know how much you do not like the Dodgers.
I mean, the
Yeah.
Dodgers aren't going to get past the first round because they never do. But
Yep.
You know what I love is, okay, Phillies have clinched the East,
Mm-hmm.
Milwaukee the Central. The Dodgers,
it was 7 in a row before last night.
Yeah.
they are tied, and CB's going to love this. I'm not tied, but the second spot and the third spot in the wild card now belongs to the Royals and the Tigers.
Yes, the Tigers got in.
Twins
The
are
Tigers
2
got
games
in.
out.
Because the,
Yeah.
the
Tigers
Twins
are
are
the
struggling.
hottest
They're
team.
tearing
Twins
it
are
up.
struggling too.
Twins are
Yeah.
struggling. Padres in leading the wild card in the National League. I love this. I don't as a Met fan, but Mets are plus half a game. D-backs right there. Braves half game out. Mm-hmm. The fun thing for me is if I just look at the last series.
Yeah.
Not that the Mets are playing the Braves now. The Mets will be playing the Brewers. The D-backs will be playing the Padres. The Braves will be playing the Royals.
Oh
boy.
my gosh.
Right? So KC with the Braves, Detroit, Chicago White Sox.
Oh,
Okay, that's it, guys. It's scripted.
Yeah.
It's scripted. MLB is
Have
scripted.
The Baltimore Orioles, which then you also can say, with the Orioles, are they going to be playing everybody or resting
Right.
them?
Right.
Who knows? With the Padres,
Same
who
thing.
knows?
Same thing, yeah.
But Kansas City won't be.
no.
No.
Tell you that much. They're fighting for their playoff life. So
Yep.
KC and the Braves, I look at the Mets. If they survive the series with the Braves, will the Brewers be resting?
Right. You better
As
hope
they,
so.
I mean,
You
they
better hope
should.
so.
They have a 20-game lead at this point.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, they do.
Like,
Yeah.
there's no reason to play.
So
Your
there
stars.
we have it.
It's the best time of baseball season is right now.
Yep.
And it's always the wild card. I love the wild
Yeah.
card so much. I will go out on a limb. So I don't know if you guys remember who you predicted for the World Series. I predicted the Orioles and the Phillies.
I think I did. Did I do that too?
Not feeling really good about the Orioles right
Yeah.
now.
No,
The
me
Phillies,
either.
I'm feeling fine.
Yeah.
now. I'm picking the Phillies to win the whole thing, and that makes me want to.
Yep. Yep. I don't know.
But-
Yep.
I think the hottest team in the National League is the Padres,
Yes.
Oh, yep.
and I don't want to play them.
No.
Nope.
No.
Whoever matches up with them out of the wild card.
It's
'cause
about
I love
time.
the
It's
Padres.
about time.
Yeah.
Honestly, look at that lineup.
Right? Right?
It's about time.
And the hottest team in the American League right now is the Detroit Tigers. What?
Can you?
What?
Yeah.
And who do they get?
yeah.
Like,
Who's on that team?
yeah.
I don't know.
No. Name a player. Name
Right?
one.
Somebody needs to name a player on the Detroit Tigers for us.
Jeez.
Crickets.
Yeah.
Crickets.
Yeah.
And again, I always count out the Guardians, and I always like the Guardians.
Yeah.
But I'll cheer for the Yankees. I'll be on the Yankee bandwagon out of the American League. I really will.
They're not
appreciate
getting
that.
far.
Yep.
We appreciate that. I have a little bit more faith in them than CB does this year.
The
but-
Yankees?
Yes.
You do.
Because I actually watch them every night.
do.
I watch them every night, so I see all of their flaws.
Tough crowd. New York fans are tough.
Switching
yeah, we
over
are.
to the NFL, the biggest mover in the power rankings on CBS is the Washington Commanders, plus 12 moves.
Yeah.
The biggest faller, minus
Bengal-
16 moves, the Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh,
I was extremely disappointed in their performance.
What
Can
happened?
you just say
What?
Andy Dalton,
yeah.
The ginger.
the ginger? I love that you said that.
Like,
I love it. The ginger.
the ginger.
I mean, they just pummeled the Raiders.
Yeah.
Like, what?
What
I didn't even think it
happened?
was going to be a game. I thought,
Right.
Yeah.
oh, great, going to be semi-easy game for the Raiders.
Right.
Like,
And I think that's what the Raiders
the Gardner's
thought,
going to
too.
have a good
Yep.
game. Mad Max is Dalton's not even going to have time in the pocket. Yeah. What WTF happened?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what WTF happened? I don't understand. Andy Dalton makes that much of a difference. Well, he is a very wily veteran.
He is.
He is, and
is.
he has been solid his whole career. Not glorious, but
No.
solid.
Right.
And I love the guy. I really do,
I
but I
mean-
didn't expect that.
No.
That
And
was a beatdown.
kudos to Bryce Young, though. If you guys saw after the game, he waited at the front of the tunnel and he slapped 5 of all of his teammates.
Nice.
Like, congratulating them on a good game.
kid.
He is a good kid,
He
put in a
is.
very
And he's a
shitty
smart
situation.
kid.
Yeah.
But how about Andy Dalton going back and playing the Bengals this week?
Right?
So
Love
we'll
that.
see how that
Where
goes.
it all started. So the power rankings, I'll just give you guys the top 5. See if you agree.
Okay.
Disagree. Chiefs at 1. The Bills at 2. Vikings at 3.
Wow.
Seahawks at 4.
Wow.
And Steelers at 5. Obviously, all 5 of those teams are undefeated.
Yep.
Those are the 5 standing. So I'm like, how do we argue with that?
No, you can't.
We can't.
You can't.
Right below them, the Texans, Eagles, and Packers. Wheels, you're not liking that, I can tell. Or are
Well,
just
I mean, you
going,
can't
how
argue
can I
because they're
argue with
undefeated, right?
undefeated?
Yeah.
Because really, I mean, the Steelers haven't been pretty,
No. No, but it's.
but they're winning.
Yeah.
Do they have the best defense?
Yes.
Now?
Yep.
I
This is
mean,
why this guy is sitting. Is
Yeah.
Not sitting. He's standing here.
and if I think I would have to switch, I think right now Buffalo is the best team in football.
Same.
I have yes, Kansas City.
They don't look
always find a
squeaking
freaking
by.
day to
Yeah, they're
way to
squeaking
win.
by.
Do you feel like it's Groundhog Day again?
Yes.
And Milwaukee
Kel-
last
and-
season,
yeah.
all over again.
And
with the
Kelsey
Chiefs?
has been quiet.
Yeah.
Quiet.
But they, to me, have not been dominant. I mean,
Not at all.
Josh Allen is playing out of his freaking mind.
He is.
You know
And-
when you said last week, and when I gave the stats on Laporta and Kelsey, and you go, God, I wish I had been playing Kelsey. You did.
Yeah.
And then I played
Yep.
Kelsey, and he sucked again.
Yep.
And we both lost
Yep.
to Tanya and Morgan.
Yep.
Sorry, I had to give him tiniest shout out, Tanya and Morgan.
Tiny.
Sorry, I digressed bad on that one. You can play that one. But so last week we were talking about undefeated, and obviously those 5 teams losing that were undefeated. That Saints-Eagles game was good.
It was very good.
It was, yeah.
So freaking low
Yeah.
scoring.
It was.
Derek Carr came back down to earth, I
Yes.
feel like,
Yeah.
a little bit.
The Bucks losing to Denver. What the?
Yeah.
What? That was.
What the hell happened there?
This is what I'll give Denver. They have the best secondary in football, so they will always shut down receivers because Patrick Surtain is the
Yes.
best cornerback in the game by far. But what?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I didn't get it at all.
That
at
one
all.
I didn't get. Seattle over Miami. That's easy.
Yep.
Easy peas. Pittsburgh over the Chargers. Yeah. And the Chargers are more depleted this week.
Yeah.
But you know it's Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah.
So we're down to 5, but let's reverse over to last week when we were talking about winless. And we named 9-1, 9 being the, all right, we see it, 1 being the WTF again. So Panthers were 9, they go out and win. Broncos were 8, they go out and win. Giants were 7, and they go out and win.
Woo!
Watch that game with Wheels. It was very entertaining. Colts at 6, they go out and beat the Bears. Titans, well, don't worry, Titans.
Yeah.
You're playing the Dolphins this week.
Yeah.
Jags, what?
Wow.
And granted it was Buffalo, but
Yeah, but
this
what
is
Still,
a good
but-
team.
yeah.
47-10?
Yeah.
Like, what
What?
is happening? Yeah. It's bad there.
Number 3, who the heck saw the Rams coming back to beat the 49ers?
I did not.
No.
I don't care who's out on the 49ers. But
What?
there's just as many
Yeah.
out. on
Yeah.
that
Oh,
Rams
absolutely.
side. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I really wasn't paying attention to the score.
Me neither.
In my
Yeah.
head, Niners win.
Yeah.
Saw the final score and went,
Yep.
what the heck? Ravens,
Yep.
pummeled Dallas.
Pummeled.
Yeah, Dak came back in the 4th
Yep.
quarter, a little too late. And the number 1 team is, again, still the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, I'm still
So
shocked.
there's just 3 teams left. Titans, Jags,
And
Bengals.
Bengals. Yep.
And that Bengals team is too good.
Too
And I'm
good.
going to say
What?
it again.
Yeah.
They're just too
Too,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
You just played a Washington team that's really good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Who's getting fired, guys?
Mike McCarthy.
He should have been fired years ago. Absolutely.
How he
years.
survived
He's terrible.
the
Yeah.
offseason.
He's terrible.
I don't have a clue. But he should be.
Yeah.
And granted, everyone keeps saying, oh, it's okay. They're playing the Giants. You know what?
I mean, it is,
Yeah.
but
But let me tell you this.
I mean, great way to rebuild your confidence, Dallas.
Daniel
Thursday
Jones.
night.
Oh, Daniel Jones was on the fantasy show on NFL Network where it was hot waiver pickups. They were talking up Daniel Jones. I'm not going to do that.
Why?
But I'm just saying because 4 touchdowns in the last 2 games. And wait, there's this kid named Malik Neighbors.
He's
you just
awesome.
gotta chuck
Yeah.
it to.
He's awesome.
He is.
And
He
Devin
is.
Singletary, where did you come from? He almost has
Yeah.
200-yard rushing games, third on the team in receiving yards as well. And that defense isn't bad. I think the Giants give the Cowboys a game.
I think they're going to get slaughtered.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Slaughter?
Slaughtered.
History dictates.
Yes. History does dictate.
I'm going to give you my score for that game. 26-21.
What's the spread on that?
Wow.
26-21.
What's the spread on
You
that?
think we're going to score 3 touchdowns?
Yep. Yep, your defense is going to score one of them.
All right.
Yes, because you just got to keep. If Jen Estival's listening, she's got Malik Neighbors on her fantasy team. She must be loving life right now.
Well, yes. I mean,
chucking
he's
it to
the
the
only
kid.
good thing we got.
And I do think he's better than Odell Beckham in his rookie
You
year.
and I can play quarterback for the Giants and throw to him. Like,
We could.
right?
Oh, spread's only 6 on that game.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, I didn't even know that. What did I just say? 26,
I'm going to
21?
say
All right.
28-10.
So I got the Giants and the points because you guys are calling it a slaughter.
Oh, slaughter.
So I'll take the Giants
Because
and the
Dallas
points.
is going to be pissed
All right.
that they got slaughtered at
Giants
home.
and the points. All
Yep.
right.
Yep.
And there's week 3 in the books. Wheels, did you want to talk about your fantasy team or no? You told CB you wanted to.
So, CB, listen to this. So, I thought I made a great move.
Oh,
49ers
she
are
did.
hurting. Mm-hmm. So I was like, all right, I'm going to pick up Jennings on the waiver wire.
Joan Jennings.
Joan
Yeah,
Jennings, right?
Kittle's out.
Kittle's
Yes,
out,
you have
Devo's
to.
out.
Who
Nothing.
else are they going to throw?
Right.
Yeah.
Totally didn't put him in my starting lineup.
Wow.
Totally forgot.
Oh, no.
He only had a mean minimal 49 points.
Holy shit.
49 points. I lost by 20.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And there
Oh,
is
no.
why fantasy football is so cruel.
Every time the ticker, Jennings touchdown, Jennings touchdown.
Oh,
Ask
no.
Lori. I chugged another drink.
It's true.
Ding, ding. I
It
am
was
now.
a nice sunny day and we were sitting on the deck, 2 TVs.
I am now
good
0-3.
beverages. Is that when I made you a gin and tonic?
Yes, it is.
My bets are 0-3.
Yeah.
And so I'm actually losing money. So
Yep.
I made money in my other bets, but
Who killed you this past week? Was it DeAndre Swift? I can't remember.
Swift.
You told me.
Oh, I
Swift.
benched him. He's done.
I knew you were going to
Oh
say
my God, terrible.
You should have taken that Devin Singletary
I
trade.
should. You never offered it to me officially.
Well, you're right.
We talked about it.
We talked about it. I wanted Zay Flowers, though. You wanted to give me Tank Dell. We're not going to argue.
We play each other this week in case anyone wants to know.
oh,
So
Will
if
the streak
Wheels
end?
is smiling next Wednesday, it's because she got her first win of the
Yes.
season. And if she does get it, I will be happy. I will be. There is only one person, and you know the one person that
I know.
don't want to lose to.
I don't think you and I, neither you nor I want to lose to. Well, and I also don't want to lose to Team Podcast either.
Can I tell you that in week 2, I scored 170 points?
damn.
I'll say it one more time. 170 points. I scored 90 this week.
Oh, no.
And that's fantasy football
Yep.
in a nutshell.
Yep.
I said to myself, do not have high expectations
Yep.
for Alvin Kamara because he's not going to get
And now he's out.
4. And I don't even think he got 1 touchdown.
No.
And he's out, right?
No.
He didn't practice.
Oh, that's a day of rest. It's not Sunday, but he gets a day of rest. God, I hope he isn't out. But anyway, I have
hope he
Devin
is.
Singletary
No,
on my bench.
wait. Who's got the hip? Okay, continue.
Joe Mixon. Hip
Okay.
drop.
Yeah.
I'm pissed because you hip dropped me and now my ankle is
Right.
messed up.
Right.
There was
I mean,
another-
maybe it is Kamara. But 170, 90.
Yep.
And I lost by like 20 or 21, and I had Singletary and Dak Prescott on my bench. But honest to God, I'm not playing either one of them, so I can't even claim anything there.
It's
cruel, though.
It is cruel. I
we
mean, and
love
this
it.
this week is cruel because you have Ayuk, I have Jennings. Because yes,
Yeah.
people, I put him in my lineup already, and
Did trade for Ayuk.
like let's
No.
gonna see what happens. And
Alvin Kamara didn't practice today due to hip and rib injuries.
Oh, well, I didn't see that.
Yep.
He'll still play. It's because he's 30. He's so
yeah,
freaking
I
old.
mean, you know,
He's
so old at 30.
And that's
Yeah.
what they call running backs. I hate it. I hate it. I mean, I hope he plays.
Yeah.
I mean, thank God I have Devin Singletary on my bench, so I really was all ready to give him to Wheels, so I'm not going to lie.
I mean, I could use him considering Swift is garbage.
And I don't get that one.
Garbage.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
He's benched until further notice on Tyreek and Destroy.
I love
Although
the name.
Tyreek is probably going to be benched as well, because who the F is
Who's
throwing to him?
going to,
Tyler Huntley, they think is ready, and you have hope. I love Huntley.
I
He
hope
backed
so.
up Lamar Jackson for the last 4 or 5 years, and whenever he stepped in, dude's effective.
Okay.
He's better than who the heck was the
Thompson?
Skylar Thompson, who has
First of
neck,
all,
head, heart, ribs, and I'm like, good, get him out of there.
Yep.
And then they're like, well, the Dolphins could play Tim Boyle. Who? Exactly.
Boyle?
I'm like, I know Tyler Huntley. Freaking play the dude.
Yeah.
He gives you the best chance.
Yeah.
If Tim Boyle is under center, you may want to take Tyreek.
Yeah.
I didn't say that, though. I'm going to throw it to you before I continue on with the Dolphins.
Yeah.
6-pack of picks?
6-pack of picks. How'd we do last week, CB?
I did terrible, but you guys, Lori was in the lead with 5.
Ugh.
Because I picked
so
the Eagles.
it's
that
Lori with 11, Wheels with 10, and me with 9.
This is what we did all last
This
year.
is what, it went back and forth.
9, back
Yep.
and forth, back and forth.
Yep.
And literally, it was the Saints.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
the
guys
Saints
picked
game.
The Saints,
Yep.
I picked the Eagles. Yeah, that's about it, though.
And we all picked Baltimore?
Yep.
Nice. Very nice. I thought you picked the Cowboys for some reason. I don't know.
No.
No? Oh, okay.
No.
Oh,
I will
okay.
always pick the Steelers.
Yeah.
That one I can give you.
Okay.
All right, who you got this week? my
All right,
friend?
guys. First one, the New Orleans Saints at Atlanta Falcons. Good
And
battle.
there's a team that's 1 and 2, the Falcons, that are better than 1 and 2.
Yes.
And what a shit first 4 weeks
Yeah.
of the season. Every game they have been in. And they're playing who again? I got it
Saints.
lined up. The Saints.
The Saints.
Where's it at?
It's in Atlanta.
Well, now it depends on if Kamara plays.
Kind of does.
It does.
Does Carr have a bounce back game? Do the Falcons go off, carry off from their victory?
That's why I put
Cousins
my
figure it
glasses on.
out.
I'm picking the Falcons.
Same.
Same.
Ooh, I did not see
Yeah.
that. Thought I was picking an upset there. All right.
Yep.
All right.
Next, the Philadelphia Eagles at Tampa Bay.
Talk about bounce back.
Yeah.
Eagles.
Same.
Come on, you know you want to pick your.
I'm going to go with Tampa Bay.
The Baker.
I'm going to get with the Baker. I feel like he
Baker.
can't play like shit twice in a row.
Can
2
I
games
ask-
in a row.
Oh, you're playing Joe Burrow at your quarterback. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus, I'm screwed at the quarterback position. Playing
Yeah,
him?
so Mayfield's playing Philly, so I can't play him. And then my other guy, Carr, is playing Atlanta. But I'm going to stick with Burrow because he's playing Carolina.
CB, can I ask you this?
What?
Who do I play at quarterback in fantasy? Kyler Murray against the Washington Commanders,
Oof.
who just gave up a
Yeah.
plethora of points, or Dak Prescott against the Giants tomorrow night?
Oh.
Every ranking.
Oh.
Every ranking says Kyler Murray, and it's not even close. It's like he's ranked in the top 3, and Prescott's around 9 or 10.
I'd play Prescott.
Me too. That's me too.
Really?
Yes. Did you see him go off in the 4th quarter?
Yeah.
And that was against the Ravens.
Yeah.
The reason why I have Kyler in there now is I knew Jake Ferguson would make a difference. And then there's that Jalen Tolbert kid. He's starting to come around. All right, I digress.
Washington at Arizona.
This is a tough one.
I think it's going to be a shootout.
The over-under's
That's
50.
why I'm keeping Kyler
50?
Murray.
The over-under's 50.
Oh, wow.
Point spread 3-5.
I'm going Commanders. I'm riding
Same.
that.
I'm going Jayden Daniels.
Yeah.
I might have to get a Jayden Daniels shirt.
I'm going to go with the Cardinals.
All right.
Nice. I think it's going to be a good
That's
game,
why I'm sticking with Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
You just said it could be a shootout.
though. Yeah.
I want to know if Trey McBride's playing this week.
Contradicting myself. I'm playing you in fantasy. I should tell you one thing and not act so excited about another.
Listen,
It's not really
both of
helping me
our
out.
tight ends. So I've got probably McBride out. You probably have Laporta
Yep.
out. You and I had to scrounge the waiver
Yeah.
wire. That could be big.
I'm-
That could be big.
Tight ends are not. Last year, tight ends blew up.
Blew up.
This year, they're not doing shit.
Blew up, and there's so many good tight
Yeah.
ends, but they're doing nothing.
Nothing.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Boy.
All right. Minnesota at Green Bay. 2 teams that just
don't know.
hate each other. We don't know if Love is playing, although Malik Willis is
Freaking playing
with the guy who's
good-
trying to prove
yeah.
something. So
And there again, Matt LaFleur, coach of the
I
Packers,
love him.
is a quarterback whisperer, just like Kyle Shanahan. And I think Cliff Kingsbury is doing a good job with Jayden Daniels. But he, again, Makes it he's not asking him to
Yep.
do 1,000,001 things. Makes it comfortable
Right.
for him. Probably shrinks the playbook, but Malik Willis is playing some good
Yeah, he
football.
is.
You don't have to rush Jordan Love back.
No.
Is it a payback game for Aaron Jones?
I know.
And you want to know who quietly has one of the best defenses, and I said this last week, is the Vikings.
Yeah.
Brian Flores is a mastermind on the defensive side of the ball. Wow, how are the Vikings?
This is tough.
It is tough.
This is a tough one.
It's in Green Bay, if that helps.
Ooh, that does not. does not. I'm going Packers. I don't know why. It's
I
my
am
gut.
too, going
It's my
Packers, because it's
gut.
in Green Bay. If it was in Minnesota, it's just Lambeau's a tough field to play, tough place
CB,
to
you
play.
going Packers?
Yep.
Wow, all right.
All right.
Next, the undefeated Seattle Seahawks at Detroit.
What?
I know. Who? Do you know who?
And I'm going Detroit.
Same.
Not even hesitating.
Same.
Because Detroit made Kyler Murray look. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, he is a small guy.
And they're
anyway,
home.
but-
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what I think, and I think we all agree, is the game of the weekend. Josh Allen's Buffalo Bills, Lamar Jackson's Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore.
And you want to know who looked good? Derek freaking Henry.
Yeah, he did.
Oh my gosh, he looks so good.
Holy
Yep.
shit. Did he look
He did
good.
great for me. I played him.
Oh, God, I got to go up against Derek Henry. If I don't have Kamara, screwed.
Don't worry. Something will happen to my something.
Not true, Wheels. Not true. Jeez.
That's tough, right?
Jeez. Buffalo is just cranking right now.
Over unders 46.5 on this one.
Oh, wow.
But again,
2.5 spread.
you know what Buffalo's going to have to do? They're going to have to stack the box to stop Derrick Henry, which is going to mean Lamar could either go off
Yep.
or not.
Right. I think it's a tough
I
tough
like the
game.
Ravens' defense better.
I agree.
Oh
But
yeah,
I
for
just
sure.
love the way Josh Allen
I know.
is playing. James Cook, he killed me in fantasy. Oh my God, talk about a coin toss.
Yeah, I love watching the ball come out of Lamar Jackson's hand, though.
And
It is like a pistol.
at Baltimore?
It's at Baltimore.
But the Ravens did just give up a huge fourth quarter too.
They did.
Oh my God, who's picking this one first? Because I can't. Wheels?
Oh,
CB?
I'm
I
going
keep
with
going-
I'm going with
go
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Bills.
Bills.
Oh my God, this is killing me.
I want Buffalo, but I don't know, for some reason my head's going with
How
Baltimore.
did Josh Allen dissect the Jags defense like that?
dissect.
I'm going. I'm just going to go with my gut, Bills.
Yep, there you go. You got to do it.
That was painful.
So we have some differences this week, at least.
yes, we
Yep.
do.
You want? I have my bet of the week.
Oh, yes,
You want-
yes.
Real quick. So I went simple because I've been going very complicated. So I went simple and I just took money lines.
We like simple over here.
Yep. So I did the Jets over the Broncos, the Texans over the Jags, the Niners over the Patriots, and the Bengals over the Panthers. And that is a plus 215.
Okay.
I feel like, come on.
I feel like that's
Come
gotta
on.
be. I'm
You gotta
pretty
win this one.
Come on, I have to.
confident.
Of course,
I have to
every
win this
week
one.
I say to you, oh, yeah,
I
you're going
know,
to win
right?
that one.
I know.
You're
Right?
going to win that one.
The only game that I'm a little worried for you is the Jets Broncos,
Yes. Same.
just because the Broncos came out of freaking nowhere over
Yeah.
the
Right.
this
Jets
week.
are home though. So
Yes, true.
Fingers
So,
crossed. We'll see.
All right, do you want to do some whiteboard?
Sure, I got some whiteboards.
Rapid it up.
whiteboard for you guys.
Don't ask any of your players or my players now that we're playing each other.
I don't think I have. Oh, I do have a few, but
That's all right.
that's
all
all
right.
right. Okay,
Ready, CB?
you guys
All
ready?
right, let's go.
Okay.
Let's do this.
So we're gonna do a little start or sit at the quarterback position for fantasy.
Oh, I like it.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, start or sit. Cousins or Carr? Kirk Cousins or Derek Carr?
Oh, they're playing each
They're
other.
playing each other.
So you're choosing who you want to play?
Yes.
Cousins or
So
Carr?
do you start Cousins, sit Carr, or vice versa?
Okay.
Good?
Yep.
Okay, start or sit. Kyler Murray, Jayden Daniels.
Oh, Jesus,
Oh,
Mary
geez.
and Joseph.
Oh no.
Well, I'm gonna again bandwagoning it. Okay.
Okay.
Good, CB?
Good.
Okay.
Start or sit, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson.
Ooh.
What?
Oh no.
Wait.
It's okay. There's no more football questions, so that's.
That
You're
was.
gonna have to keep track of these
That
ones.
was
to see.
tough.
Is that tough?
Yeah. Okay.
I think they're all tough, honestly, for fantasy wise.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Okay.
Are you good, CB? You're good? Okay. So you don't have to rack your brains anymore.
Okay.
Um,
You sure?
kind of a betting question.
Yes.
Okay. And I don't know what the numbers are.
Okay.
I haven't looked, but
We never know what the numbers are. You do.
over or under the total score of the Titans-Dolphins game, 20.
That's amazing.
I mean, come on,
That's
guys.
amazing.
That's amazing.
Right? You gotta,
And you have to think
you
about
do
it.
have to think because both teams suck.
Oh, suck.
Like the Dolphins
I
scored
wanna check-
7 points.
Wait, I want to check those actual numbers.
I'm already thinking about the Dolphins drafting Cam Ward or Travis Hunter. I don't care.
Put Travis at quarterback.
Right?
Yeah.
Or maybe we should draft Shador Sanders.
Yeah. He'd fit right in. Tyreek would like that. I want to know what the actual like
Yeah, I'm trying.
over under is.
CB, you good?
I'm trying to figure out what that over under is.
I
It's 30. Over under's 36.5
Get out.
Yep.
You might want to take that.
With a 1 point spread.
and can I just tell you the Titans will win their first game? All right. You good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to know? I think the score's gonna be 13-3. That's what it's gonna be.
You gotta write that down.
13-3.
We gotta check that one out.
Okay. All
I
right.
love that. I love it.
So next is a WNBA question.
All right.
Okay.
Ooh, I like it.
All right. If you can choose any, past or present, WNBA player to take the last shot to win the championship,
Oh shit.
who do you take?
Jeez, now I gotta go back.
And no one can answer Cheryl Swoops.
Uh-oh, I can't come up with her name. Oh my God. It'll come to me. Come on.
Past or present?
Come on. Oh my God, why can't I come up with her name? I can see her face. Jesus, Mary
What team?
and Joseph. The Lynx. I got it. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Okay. I don't know if I'm spelling it right, but it doesn't matter. That's a loaded one, though.
That's
Yeah.
tough.
I'm going to write down Cheryl Swoops.
Nobody's allowed to write Cheryl Swoops.
Let me just scratch
I
that
didn't.
in.
I didn't. I didn't. Oh, I did spell her name wrong. Okay.
Okay, last question.
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay. With Diana Taurasi possibly retiring,
Yep.
everyone says she's the GOAT. Okay? When you hear the word in sports, when you hear the word the GOAT, who's the first athlete that comes to your mind?
Oh shit.
That one's easy.
Well, it's easy for me, but
Yeah.
I will say Tom Brady flashed in my mind, too,
Yeah.
but that's not who I wrote down.
Hey Joe.
hi, Joe.
Hi, Joe. Oh, and I got to give a shout out to Mark Bernier. Great to see him ref, umpiring, lines judge, whatever he was, a Saturday at the Spalding football game. That was amazing. Guy does it all. All right.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Start or sit? Cousins or Carr?
Start Cousins.
Cousins.
Nice. Good thing I'm not playing Derek Carr, apparently, then. Start or sit? Kyler Murray, Jayden Daniels.
Start Jayden.
Daniels.
Oh, wow. Start or sit? Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. This one I'm intrigued.
Start Josh Allen.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I would have went the other
Yeah.
way, I think.
Wow.
I think.
No, riding Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Yep, that's where I went.
Okay. Over under the score of the most boring game in the NFL this weekend.
And it's on Monday.
Titans. Titans, Dolphins. Everyone
Who
go out to
did that?
dinner, mow your lawn,
Oy.
do something.
Get some sleep.
Well,
Get
at
some
least
sleep.
It's a double header.
Yeah,
again.
rest for the
Yeah.
game. Is this the first game or the second one?
I don't know. And who's the other game?
Detroit, Seattle.
Let's
Oh,
hope
nice.
it's.
I think
on
it's
at
the
same-
first. I think it's the first one. So get some sleep for
and
the
then
next
So, yeah.
watch
one.
the really good
Yep.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a 7:30
Yeah,
game. The Lions is the 8:15 game.
I have over. Just
did.
because
I did under.
Yes.
the Titans are going
13 to 3, people.
Wow.
I did
really?
under. I did under.
The Titans defense is good,
And the Miami's is not.
and Miami sucks. Will Levis is
Hey, Raylene.
terrible.
Hey, Raylene.
So I don't know. 13 to 3. That's what I'm saying.
I did under.
Or 13
I should put some money on that.
Max.
I should put some money on that.
14 to 10.
Oh. all
Okay.
right, all right.
Okay.
Over 20.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So if you could choose any WNBA player to take the last shot to win a championship, who would it be, past or present?
Maya Moore.
Oh, nice.
Good one.
Nice.
I knew you were going to say
I had
that.
recency bias. And she literally took a winning one. Wilson. I did Wilson.
I almost did Wilson.
I did Wilson.
Good,
I'm
both
like
good
Asa
choices.
Wilson, actually, and I went, and Maya Moore just kept popping in my head. Boom.
Especially if she's got Chelsea Gray dishing it to her.
Yeah. Yep.
Come on.
But
Yeah.
it would be neat to go back in history.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I think for me, if I had to do like a past one, it would have been Lauren Jackson.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
Seattle.
Nice.
Good choice.
Because in
Yep.
her heyday, she was
She was-
freaking
yeah.
awesome.
Didn't she win 2 MVPs?
Yes.
Yeah.
She was awesome. If
Yeah.
I had to choose a player now,
No, she won. Did she win
won
3?
2, I think.
yeah,
she win?
3.
Because what's
or
Asia
3?
won now? 3?
3.
Yeah, I think she was part of the 2.
2? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know who else? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Lisa Leslie.
Yep.
Yep.
She had won
Yep.
2 MVPs, and
Yep.
I'm like, we
Yep.
forget about her.
Yep.
Sorry.
I think for now, if you guys had to choose one now, who
Yep.
would you guys choose?
Asia Wilson.
Yeah, for sure.
Asia Wilson. I would choose, and no, not Caitlin Clark, people.
Actually, I have a second one. Go ahead.
I would choose Anescu. That
Oh my
girl
God, that
is
was my
Oh,
second
nice.
one.
She
Yeah.
has
That's my
ice in her
second one.
veins. Give it to her.
As I
Yeah.
said, Asia, Sabrina Inescu
Yep.
pops into my head,
Yep.
and I'm like, oh, I'm going to say her.
She,
next.
yeah.
Thank you for saying her.
She's
Stud.
I know, but I feel like she was slumped for. She's feast or famine, man. I feel like
I just
lately
I'm
she's
still
been
gonna give it
feasting.
to her.
Yeah.
Lately she's been feasting.
And I'm giving it to her out of a timeout with Brianna Stewart on her team. I'm
Wow.
the coach. I'm drawing it up. For
Yep.
her.
Same,
Yep.
for sure, for sure.
Yep.
I take
I know
her over
everyone's
Wolf.
shocked I did not say Caitlin Clark, but
Is Kelsey Mitchell playing? She's not hurt, is she?
No, she's just
somebody
sucking right
asked
now.
me. Okay. All right. Next.
all right. So Diana Taurasi, most people say she's the GOAT of the WNBA. When you guys hear the word the GOAT, what athlete comes to mind first?
So Tom Brady popped into my head, but I wrote down Michael Jordan.
Yes.
MJ.
Agreed.
MJ.
Everybody knows that's mine. Everybody. Everybody knows.
I couldn't wait to give Jody an MJ cup. I brought back
Yes,
from
it was
Mohegan
awesome.
Sun.
Love it.
He does always. He pops into my head. Tom Brady does pop into my head, but that's about it. It's MJ.
You know, I was thinking
Yeah.
about GOATs.
MJ.
Like in NBA, the GOAT is Michael Jordan. In football, most people say it's Tom Brady.
Yep.
Who do they say of baseball?
I know. I was just doing that in my head. I'm
Like, who would you guys say? I couldn't think of
Current or past?
it. I mean,
either, right?
either
Yeah.
really.
'Cause
Like,
I think of Willie
goat.
Mays.
I mean-
in the past.
Yep.
I look at Reggie Jackson. I think of Cal Ripken.
Yep.
I mean, I'm going to always go non-steroid here.
Yeah.
well, and
we all are.
I think baseball's so hard too because
Baseball's
it's not
Yep.
individualized as much
No.
as basketball and football.
Right.
Like,
Right.
you don't have one player that wins the game for you, or
Right.
like if your
Right.
center fielder sucks, then
Yeah.
your team isn't going to
Right.
like.
Ricky Henderson was
Yeah.
fun, but you know who's going to be the go, and we get to watch him.
Shohei.
Yeah.
Shohei.
Yeah.
He is going to.
Yep.
That's a great
Yeah.
question.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think Shohei will be the one that when, you know, down the road when you say the GOAT in
Yep.
MLB, we're going to go, well, that's easy.
Right.
Yep.
And we get to watch him.
Right.
Yeah.
Because the NHL, it's
lucky.
a lot of people say
Gretzky.
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 Soccer, women's soccer could go. You could go Mia Hamm.
Mia Hamm.
You could go.
Abby Wambach.
Yeah, Abby Wambach.
I wasn't
Alex
a huge
Morgan.
fan. Alex Morgan. Yeah.
I think a lot of people, if you ask them, soccer fans or not, they're going to say Mia Hamm.
Yep.
I
Same.
I
think,
would probably say me. I probably would.
but baseball's so tough.
Yep.
Baseball is
You know,
tough.
tennis you can do. Is it Federer? Is it
Serena Williams.
Serena Williams? Like,
John McEnroe.
Yeah.
But I love Federer. Oh my God.
so I just think baseball is just one of those sports. It's tough. It's tough
Martina
to.
Navratilova, Chris Evert.
Joe says
Showing my age now.
Shanto Dustin Pedroia.
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 I think that's what he meant.
Pedroia was solid,
Dustin Pedroia.
but it's Shohei.
Yeah.
Shohei all day.
Jen says all-time GOATs, Michael Phelps or Serena Williams, individual athletes, individual accomplish, no team to help with achievement.
Yep. I know.
Yeah,
I
Michael
thought you were
Phelps.
going to say like Simone Biles or something.
That's true.
Just because you have said so
Yeah.
much
It's
about.
popped in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom, there it was. Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
It's always what
commercial.
comes first. Yep.
Yep.
Always.
And you
Yeah.
know what I always see? It's when he played when he had the flu, and just watching him just exhausted. But then one of the many championships he won, he has his hat on, but he's literally just hugging the trophy.
I love it.
Oh,
Almost
yeah.
to
Love
his
it.
forehead,
Classic
and that
picture.
just always pops.
It's a classic, yeah.
Love it.
Yep.
Great job. Great job.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Hey, thank you for tuning in.
Hopefully you were able to.
Yeah, dealing
I'm going
with-
to drop the video on our Facebook.
And yeah, we'll drop it on the Facebook. Thanks for tuning in. Have an amazing rest of the week. What it is, hump day today. What it is.
Yeah.
And we got lots going on. WNBA, last week of MLB. And please watch college football because it's
Please.
the greatest show on earth. And then it's week 4.
Yeah.
Wheels and I are going up against
Yeah,
each other.
guys.
Picking her.
Fingers crossed for me. I'm
Picking
0-3. I'm just
A lot of season.
I'm drowning
left to
here.
go. Lot of
Drowning here.
season. A lot of season. Have a good rest of the week.